Merrick Garland issued a memo directing the Department of Justice and the FBI to work together and with local school boards to combat what he says is a rash of violence and threats of violence against local school boards. It's sort of a clever wordsmithing game where you think Merrick Garland is deploying the FBI to go after parents, but he only is sort of scaring them into thinking he is. I'm Giancarlo Canaparo, a legal fellow at the Heritage Foundation. A.G. Garland's intent here, I think, is twofold. Number one, he wants to intimidate parents into not participating in these school board meetings and speaking out against critical race theory in the classroom. But also, he's throwing a bone to a powerful liberal lobbying group here. This memo follows very closely after a letter that a National Association of School Boards sent to President Biden complaining about parents speaking out at school board meetings. President Biden turned around, handed that letter to A.G. Garland. A.G. Garland issued this memo. So it's a clear example of the politicization of the Department of Justice. A liberal advocacy group sends the president a letter. Merrick Garland dutifully turns that letter into Department of Justice policy. Ultimately, the memo's intent is to try to get parents not to speak out at school board meetings against critical race theory because they might think that the FBI is going to come knocking on their door. That's not the case. The memo does not actually direct the FBI to do anything with respect to parents, nor does the FBI have any sort of jurisdiction to do so. The memo directs the FBI to work with school boards to learn about threats of violence. But if you're not really reading it closely, it could seem like the FBI will come knocking on your door. Parents should not be afraid, though. They have a constitutional right to be at these school board meetings and to lawfully demand changes to the curriculum.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss new content from the Daily Signal.